We might be live. I don't know. It's cold. I'm cold. It's chilly. It's hailing outside. Don't have the wood stove running. It's cold in here. It's gonna be a short stream, probably. Hour and a half-ish at best. I gotta go get my daughter. That's right. I started making guides for this game. So be it. Now time to work my ass off for this game. Still don't know how to get to the stash. Kind of bothers me. I should go get these other stashes though. Because the last stash I went and got had really good shit in it. Had this AK in it. Big fan of. So I guess let's go get this other stash over here. What is this? 350 away. Jump over this. Ducks were trapped in here. We're a little hungry. Eat some bread. Something I think they need to tune, or a mod needs to tune, is the amount of eating you have to do. Or at least, bare minimum, put a food bar in so I can fill the food bar. Then once the food bar is full, we're good. Because it's kind of obnoxious not having a food bar and having it full. That's an anomaly. Always F5, right? We should have already cleared out all this stuff, but I don't know. I hear it. Hear an anomaly. Yeah, this is where we fought those bandits. Does any of this stuff repopulate? There was vodka everywhere in here. Doesn't seem to have repopulated. We're just gonna head out the back here. Check our corners. I definitely didn't check over here for loots. I've yet to find loot in like the back of a truck or anything, so I think that's a thing. Should let stamina come back a wee bit. So I'm hearing dogs. Doggos? Yes, I heard them in the distance. A little bit of rads right there. Anything in the van? Nothing in the van. What is this over here? F5. Is that a dog? I think that's a hostile dog. It was a hostile dog. There's lots of hostile dogs, actually. Okay, now we're bleeding. Okay then. Guess we'll take the rads over dogs. Am I out of bandages? No, I just didn't have them equipped, so I'm just eating sausage. Okay. I feel like I'm surrounded. Fuck you, dog. There's gotta be an easier way to deal with these assholes. Because it's just taking free hits sucks. Oh, I'm stuck. I do like that the AI hides or tries to hide. I appreciate that. Come get me, dog. Here an anomaly. Feels bad. Hate that they made the dogs whimper and cry. F5. Dogs are dead. Police have been worth the ammo expenditure. Oh, PDA. Dad hunch that the monitoring station was attracting dogs for a reason. He had a keen sense for loot, but the mutants proved to have any keener sense for him. Walls. I'm curious if the difficulty just makes things more bullet spongy, or if it actually hits harder and stuff, because it feels not great that like a dog can take that many bullets. Turn on that. Things you do not see very often is an unopened ammo crate. Random stuff. I like the little setup in here. And I guess that would explain why it was attracting doggos, because of all the food. I think that's what the game was getting at. Just another lantern to turn on. Soldier's thoughts. Did I just pick up a thumb drive? Sage is eager to go back to the mainland and keeps bitching about them not letting him. He says it stinks here, but look at the river, the beauty of it all. It's got some rads in it, but sure, you can get used to it. What? Random. Look at the view from here. Sure, it has some rads in it, but you can get used to it. Double meaning at all? I think it's a double meaning. F5. F5 every day, all the time. Check stream stuff, make sure we're all good here. Are we not live? We are live. Oh, what the heck did YouTube do? Okay, so I scheduled an event, but it didn't stream to said event. It created a new event. Awesome, 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 awesome. So that means we're spamming people's shit. More actions, delete forever. Yes, delete. Open up this. So what settings does this even have? Auto chat. Normal latency. Okay, that pauses it. Because I'm trying to edit stream stuff because it all got screwed up. Thumbnail. I didn't add a thumbnail because it's a new stream. Didn't take any of my tags, which is such pain in the buttsies, buttsers. Not even the fun kind of pain in the butsy, just butsy pain. Live chat replay, turn that on. Bum, 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 bum. Sounds. Add products. Interesting. Shopping links. Let me just check everything here. We should be good now. That's just a pain. Okay, pop out chat. Send the proper chat. Bring it over here. Continue. Okay. Now that that unprofessional nonsense is... It really wants me to... Ow! Uncalled for, game. Bolt. Oh, the stash is right here. So just a bunch of ammo, med packs. So close to an anomaly. Come for it, pigs. I won't move from right here. Come get it. No one wants to fight you anyways. I'll even access my map with the mutants around. Come down here and get me. Huge fighting to be had here on the way to Poppy Fields. I guess we can go do that then. A little bit dangerous without bolts. I wonder if there's actually a thing in here. I didn't save it. And yeah, I just walked right into an anomaly. Professional stalker right here. We dead. We dead and dead. We so dead. We did so fast. Blah. Okay, we got bolts. So I think I get it now. There's two tones of beep. One beep just means there's an anomaly nearby, and the other one means there's a thing nearby. Think. F5. Throwing bolts, but the bolts didn't help. Why when Pyro left there? I'm not 100% sure, but we did. We went Pyro left. Okay, try this again. Bolt. Bolt. It's because I'm throwing bolts too far. So by the time I get through them, they're respawned. So the beep is definitely getting lesser. We needed to get to more beepy. Ooh. I got no beep over here. We just have like a generic beep. Huh. Okay, weird. Hear a thing. I don't see a thing. Is it bugged? I'm watching you and making a wood katana in the shop. So would that be... I can't remember the name of them. It was there for a second. The wooden training katanas. So is this thing up here? Still kind of jealous of your wood shop. But my shop's always an absolute disaster, so... Heard it. I heard it pop into existence. If I were this relic, where the hell would I be? There it is. Ooh, that was rough. We found it though. Stone Heart. F5. What do you do, Stone Heart? A radiation weak. A common anomaly found in gravitational anomalies. According to S.T.A.L.K.E.R legend, if you cut out a controller's heart, it will look exactly like this artifact. Does it increase the weight I can carry? So we're at max 80, max 83. Interesting, but slowly rads you. I think I'd rather have that, since this is a one of the legendary altered items. Could modify my gear for a second slot. Ooh. I'm gonna put this away. Okay, now let's head out over here. I hope your wood katana comes out good. There used to be someone with a different name who also did woodworking, like cabinets and stuff. But people change their name all the time, so... Ah! Ah, son of a bitch. How did that not kill me? It's gonna make me use a med pack, which I'm always low on. I'm looking at chat. No, not looking where I'm going. Fez tool. I got me Googling stuff midstream. Fez tool. I wrote Des tool. Fez tool. The gray, black, and green tools. Fez tool. It's a hell of a tool line. I've got a random mix of DeWalt and I forget the red one off the top of my head now. Milwaukee. But like, who doesn't? But I also just have home grade tools. What kind of price bracket are these Fez tools in? Tools? Drilling and screwing. Let's do cordless drills. They're competitive price with other things. Generally, you're talking about these kind of tools. So we're looking at like 300, 200. Slightly more on the high end, but... Ooh. Gotcha. It's hard when everyone keeps changing their names. I mean, great's a strong word for them. They function well enough. Sucks that everything now has like plastic gears and shit instead of metal. It burns out and dies, exactly. Been here before, right? Yes, this has the electronomy in the background. Actually just made a guide video right outside this location. So confident that I'd go through the door and be able to rush outside, but in reality I was just running into a wall. It's embarrassing. So I just did a guide video of the thing that's up there. Last time I was here there was a bunch of fucking pig things here. In large amounts, and it was obnoxious. There were bandits inside this building in my other playthrough. Do a little bit of sneaky sneak. Turn off the headlight. See movement through that crack. I'm gonna assume they're in here again. No? Made it all up. Okay. It's good to know they're different every playthrough. Changed frequency. I mean... This game so far is better than Starfield for what it's supposed to be. But that's because this game captured the essence of the game studio and what people expected. One second. Bless me. But this game still got jank. And it's still weird. But then again, Starfield had jank and was weird too. Someday Starfield will be good. Don't know when. But someday. Is this place going to be clear enough to do the puzzle on top of these things? That is a question. Or am I going to get shot at while I'm up there trying to do that puzzle? This last time I was here, there's a bunker you go in, there's a bunch of cool loot down there, and then you come out and there's like 600 bandits. Thank you. In short, I basically played 4 hours just to get used to things and test out the game and recording, and then I restarted. F5. Thank you, devs, for allowing us to save. If I remember correctly, this anomaly was like right here. Ow, my freaking face. No comment. Oh, of all the places to back up, I happened to back up right where the gap for the ladder was, and we fell and died. We're now at 32 deaths between both playthroughs. I like love-hate that new save slots don't have a reset death counter, but also like it kind of really screws with all of the super duper hardcore core audience that wants to do no death runs, because every time, like, if they ever show that screen, it'll just say they have deaths, but even though it wasn't from that playthrough. Trusted the railing to save me. Bolt. Also, kind of wish consoles would just go away. Console ports to PCs are just so a thing. It says I am on top of this damn thing. Ah, it's here this time. So are these randomized with each load? No, because I think this is what I got last time, but my friend here got a different artifact. Now I think there's just loot up here I can... Ow. I didn't mean to press that button. Let's use a bandage, heal a little bit. I guess I'll use the med pack I just looted. I'm not seeing loot up here, so there's kind of no point in me. Oof, we are dead center. This should be a safe spot to... No, I wanted to holdy. I didn't want to use my vodka. Oh, you console commands. Super annoying. I don't think I've played another game where all the controls are tap or hold. It's really screwed me. Also, why don't I just reverse those? Because I eat bread a lot more often than I want to drink vodka. Vodka's for very specific, so make the taps the thing you want to do more often. And the less expensive thing. So those were the only loots up here, okay. Oh, I knew it. Just waiting way too long in that one. I mean, we got a crappy relic out of it, but we also used 2 med packs and only got 1. So, overall, net negative in the med packs for this current journey, but a net positive in money because of the artifact. If I was to sell the artifacts, and being the hoarder that I am in video games, I probably won't. Yep, I just used the 3rd med pack. Why? Because I wanted to heal myself. That's why I never have med packs. Creepy. Creepy. Creepy ass doll. Doing creepy ass doll things. Probably used like 8 or 9 med packs accidentally. And like vodkas and other things. Just like adding extra challenges to the game for myself. What's this? So games use F and E. For whatever reason, I must have been playing something recently where E is interact. And I default to E to pick things up, but I end up consuming things. Every time I sit back down to this game after getting up for a little bit. Body adjusts, but every time. F5. This is the bunker. There's usually like 100 guys returning when you come outside. I'm gonna go up here, see if there's anything up here, because I don't think I came up here last time. Also, I'm not here to just openly explore. I'm here because I have 2 stash locations here, and I'm not following my own waypoint. So before we get into a giant firefight here, let's go over to the stash location. No, thank you, dogs. It's 10 meters up. Which means now I have the puzzle of figuring out how to get up there. See it. Oh, I'm being detected. By who? Scratch that about before I get into a huge gunfight here. Apparently we're getting into a big gunfight right now. And I am totally pinned in this corner. I'd rather you didn't give me that present. Oh, I'm so dead. Why did no one shoot at me as I ran? Or they stunned me with a grenade? Okay. This is just the shooting into the darkness nonsense. How far across are you gonna push? Another grenade right to the face. Heal the bleed. Their use of grenades is obnoxious when you're by yourself. Like, I got nowhere to go. I'm getting surrounded. I'll waste a bunch of ammo. Another effing grenade. Oh, I've got 1 mid pack left, and they keep flushing me from cover. Okay, this is not ideal. Do I have canned food? Trying to save my med packs. Did you have another gun? Thank you. Okay. You're reloaded. Reload you to a full mag. I think that's all of them. No one's shouting at me anymore. Honestly, though, that could have went worse. Pretending I don't almost kind of hear mutants. And we kind of spread this firefight out all over the place, so I'm looting everyone. Pain in the ass. Kill anyone else out here? Is my like keyboard off? I just keep wrong button hitting and I'm not sure why. G. So G unloads weapons, so I'm taking the bullets out of them all. And then red is completely broken. And like even NPCs won't buy them. So as far as I know, there's no reason to sit on them. Could be completely wrong on that, but frees up a lot of inventory space. Stash is there, so I need to find a way up onto one of these pipes. Get up here. Just gonna eat a lot of bread to heal myself. Feels like the best option. 5. 3 med kits. I mean, not a bad stash. Is there anything else up on all these pipes? Just have a second stash in here somewhere too. Track that. It's 58 this way. Eat bread. Bread heals. I bet this stash is down in the hole. I get it that there's trash on the ground and making physical objects and making you kick them is okay, but like if you are ever in a situation tactically or you think you are, you move quietly. You actually cognitively know what's on the ground for the most part while you're moving forward, and you cautiously walk. Like I wouldn't just be kicking cans down here, being as loud as possible as I walk, giving away your position. Same with like even outside, you don't walk on twigs. You heel toe roll to be as quiet as possible, to not do crunchy sounds. I don't want things that didn't really do in this game. Like I feel like it'd be more immersive if you just didn't walk on every object. I'm just like the clumsiest baboon walking around here. Fueled by an overpowering desire to regain his authority, Elbow lost his marbles and decided to face the challenge alone without any support. It could have ended badly. Okay. Now I'm being detected, so I think we did trigger the giant spawn down here still. I think when we come up here, we're going to be in the shit. I'm already slightly overweight. We are up to 11. I think their NPC spawn system just isn't working right. Because they just respawned at this camp. It wasn't even... like a pat or anything. No, thank you. Fighting from inside to outside in this game with the lighting is rough. Doing this at night makes it even rougher. Then fighting from a down to up position makes this rough. Then shooting through grass and shrubbery while they can see through it makes it even rougher for me. Anybody else gonna close the gap on me? Is there anybody else? As if there's not. That one way better than the first time I fought this. However, we did open up with some good headshot kills on these two guys with the AK. Why am I standing up here? Because mutants. Oh, G. Yeet, yeet. So we're overweight. I think we go back to town. I saw movement this way. Friend or foe? F5. Been a minute since I F5'd. That would've sucked. I think the way they're moving, they're friendly stalkers. What's up, guys? Mind if I tag along? So things I didn't fully loot was this place, but... that was a weird ass sound. Okay, tire. I don't really want to mess with you. I want to pick the thing up. You guys seem to be heading in the same direction as me, so I will join your little patrol here. I like that they have rear guards, but like, it's not how you rear guard. You don't just walk backwards the whole way. Are the guys here still? Yeah, so if I loot that, these guys shoot at me.
talk to our boss.
Hey, man. You get used to anything with enough time. Anomalies and artifacts, monsters and bandits. You end up feeling like the mainland doesn't even exist. Nothing but the endless zone out there. Well, here we are. Do you need anything?
Depends what do you got. What are you willing to buy?
So long.
Suspicious activity.
Oh shit. No thank you. I'd rather not expend ammo for no reason. Give me my bolt. Kidding me? That still hurt me that bad? I don't remember what's in this and if it's worth letting these guys shoot at me or not.
Taking cover.
Really? That triggered you guys? It triggered these stalkers too?
Everyone stay put.
We're just gonna let them kill me and not worry about whatever nonsense that was. I was gonna have 5 save when I landed up there, but apparently just getting that close to their stash triggered them. It's one of the critiques of said game. There's quite a few people that have talked about how, like, you go to do something and, like, just randomly it causes a bunch of NPCs to shoot at you and there was no warning. They're not like, stay away from my stash or anything like that, or we're trying to figure this out. Like, there's no hint whatsoever. It's just 0 to 1,000 real quick. It's like being overburdened, super low stamina. I'm like, should I be overburdened with this on me? Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Ton of stuff. Does one need all this stuff? No. Does one want it all? Yes. Belt is digging into me. 1 second. Do I not have a screen? I do have one. So many people clipping me undoing my belt and shit. Some weird context into that. And if people die, I'll loot them. Got him. That dude just flew. Oh, they actually killed like a patrol. There's an entire story based around looting these people after they're dead. Probably really means you shouldn't. This Kind of like the whole main story quest at the current moment in time. Like I not have a weapon? I think I am now in the red overburdened though. So I got really slow. F5 save. It's not that far of a walk. And I have my fellow stalkers here. Did two of them die? No, the other two are just pulling really back rear security. Mag checks. We're close enough to tower. I can put my gun away. Guards got my back. Mr. Friendly Innocent Stalker, come to town. I didn't loot your friends. Don't want me. Still wish we could drive one of these things. I feel like 3 or 4 of those cloaked mutants would just come in here and murder a few people.
Oh, my favorite customer.
You get in here.
Best deals for you. Zone's my witness.
Is it? Shell. It's like tempting. Can't do it. I'm too much of a hoarder. So we made like 1,500, if that.
Come on over. I'll set aside the best stuff for you.
And the repair bill is probably going to be significantly more than that. Putting us at a net negative again. I'm sure there's a better way to sort that whole thing. So I use these 3 types of it. It's insanely light compared to what it is in real life. I'm carrying a ton of it though. Carrying a ton of everything. Shouldn't need more than 5 of these, even going to the poppy fields. Water, I've yet to find a real use to. Canned food, halfway decent healing, but it weighs a shit ton. A ton of radiation meds. 20 bandages should get me through. There's sometimes things you just want to throw a whole bunch of grenades at. I just feel like what I started with is better. Especially the radiation protection. Means I could sell it. Then I wouldn't be hoarding. And if you're not hoarding, what are you doing? Why can't I make this window bigger? Why does it have to be so small? Playing on a Windows PC lets me do Windows PC things. Would be ideal. Can't support frustrations. Need some bread. Let's go see how broke we really are after repairing some stuff that's starting to break.
A decent visitor. For you, I'll do my...
So this is starting to break. That would be minus 3,000. Mask is 2,000 and the suit is 3,000 as well. That is ludicrously insane. Am I running AP ammo through this gun? Is that why it's degrading so fast? My armor's because I keep getting hit with freaking frag grenades. PSPP. So that's the AP. That's AP. That's AP. Dang it, game. Now I can't be using AP because I don't have any. The answer was no, I was not running any AP. So that's just the natural degradation of this. AK is so fast. I feel like if they degraded that fast in real life, the military wouldn't use them.
About Matt, what do you...
It's for you.
Makes me like want to Google how you're supposed to stay on top of the money. But I don't think you are. The point is to cycle out weapons. Unless you get repair kits or something later. Whatever.
Good luck out there.
Freaking use it till it breaks. F5. We're still so heavy. I guess I can really see why people want mods for the weight carry capacity and stuff. It just doesn't feel good. And I would second that. Let's go do the side quest for Poppy Fields. I want to do a hard save out there and make a guide for it tonight. Where the root cellar is. Might actually see the side quest that guy wants me to do too, and barbed wire makes you bleed. Touche game.
What you want? Our guys don't know how to take it easy. Get a couple of drinks in them, and they start yapping about who. So long.
You know what? While we're here, I hit all the fat fingers. Does bartender have another mission?
You know, when I opened this bar, I never expected to see so many folk here. I guess the guys at the Cordon had enough of that gritty-toed cedar. Back in the day, it was just me and the gaffer having a drink here. And now look at us. A whole bar full of lone stalkers. If the ward stopped bugging us, that'd be awesome. Let's toast to that, huh?
Got any work for me?
Sure do. I was starting to think I have to go out there myself. Here you go. Pick something.
$3,750. Get an artifact.
You know, artifacts fade quickly outside of the zone. So they're perishable goods. Always in high demand. Nab one for me, I like to split, and I'll give you a decent amount of coupons. Just don't screw it up.
Okay. I'll do it.
Bring me back some news.
Find a whirlwind artifact.
He walks around with a pseudo dog.
Do I have a whirlwind artifact? Because 3,000 grand for a whirlwind artifact is way better than what these things sell for naturally. Thermal, electric. I think those are the only two I have stored. Dang it. Okay, so he needs a whirlwind.
I should have kept my first artifact as a member.
The usual?
About that art.
Did you get it?
I can't help you with this.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Well, what good are you then? The usual?
Got
Got
any work for me?
Believe it or not, rookies have already snatched all the jobs I had. But don't you worry.
Well, I was hoping to get one of the other missions. Actually, I wanted to get all the missions at once, but touche. I just don't even know where you would... I guess it's probably just one of these question marks. Well, I should probably rest. I heard the invisible guys like to attack weary travelers. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. I also spent all day in town, and I'm going to spend all night out there again. I'd really like to just be out there during the day. It'd be great. But I don't think there's like an actual weight mechanic in this game. Thank you. Now let's set out. It's daytime, it's bright out. Maybe I can get to an objective during the day. Hey, Whirlwind. Whatever you are. Oh, if I remember correctly, I think I have explored this barn area before, and there was a pig here? 2 pigs? And I don't think it was worth. So I remember jumping over this railing one side to the other, just shooting a pig. Water tanks are radioactive. There was a ladder here that went to nothing up there. Oh, it's pretty shit. I guess for a wrecked out building. Knew it. Stupid pig. Nobody likes you. Leave me alone. Rather not spend the ammo on you. Still chasing me? Come get me, pig. Humans are smarter than pigs. I want this. I want this fucking cash. Who are you? Are you just like a Costa agent? I'm gonna F5. I'm gonna see if it's worth it. So they themselves don't have anything spectacular. I've heard super buggy on consoles. I have a friend who's been playing on PC with me, and he complains of more bugs than I do. I don't know, it's got its jank, but it's a stalker game. It's supposed to have jank, and I don't mean like as a dev they should aim for jank. But so far as I have gotten, it is very playable. The audio bugs and stuff that like skill up and stuff complained of, I haven't come across. Clearly I don't know how to jump, so I need to jump onto this freaking platform. The bugs, the devs did say that the A-life thing isn't working, so the NPC interactions around you are a little lacking compared to the first Stalker. I don't think it's worth just murdering them, but if there's no penalties for just murdering them, I guess we'll just live off of it. Because it doesn't make any sense why they're so hostile about that box up there. Whatever. Yeah, I don't have the FPS issues. I don't have the performance drop issues some people have. I'm on a very... I don't even know how to put my PC, because like I'm only on a 3080, which I guess is still pretty high end. But I'm not like a 490 or 480. I'm not up to date. My processor is a 3900X 12 core that I use for rendering videos more than gaming. So that's pretty old. And it runs freaking amazing. There's a few design choices I want to change, like the... How much you can carry loot-wise is kind of really low and annoying. I guess I don't need these on me right now either. But... This thing could use some work. I get how heavy all this stuff is, it just doesn't feel good to play a game. What? Oh, this is the farm. This is a bunch of pigos. But I'm still very much in the throes of the struggle bus, where we don't have money to repair our gear. I'm still very early in the game. This is only about the 3-hour mark on this playthrough. Maybe 3.5 hours at this point. That's a lot of pigs. That is a huge ammo sink. Stalker 2. Is it worth fighting them? I don't know of any nearby anomalies I could use to kill them all. But like, you can meta cheese stuff. Like, if I come down here, they'll all be able to get to me and they'll come out to me. And then I can just jump up on a car and they all just run away. Or they're supposed to run away, but apparently they can hit me. Ow. Uncalled for. Just trying to show off. Nonsense. I see you back there. You're not that smart, creature. Can we use these? How much damage do these things do to them? Come get me. You just kind of jumped at me and didn't get hit by the thing. So not great. This is just so many pigs. They take so many bullets to kill. And they hurt. A lot. If they can come in here, I'm in trouble. Good jump on your part, my friend. Good jump on your part. Like, I'm pretty sure the reward for this quest is not worth... It's 2 down. In the other Stalker game, you could loot mutants. So they weren't a complete sink. In this one, you can't.
Creepy, yeah? I thought I was gonna get stuck in this shack. Either that, or end up like that guy over by the barn.
I kind of want to kill this guy, though. What happened?
What happened here?
Well, my buddy and me were on our way from the spot where we did in our stash. He falls behind, then all of a sudden I hear him running up to me, screaming something about mutants. So I run into this house, and the stupid bastard starts pounding on the door. Do I look like...
Because the dude's a coward and a fucking terrible friend.
Suicide.
So, you slammed the door in your friend's face? He's dead because of you.
He's dead because he was as dumb as a sack of hammers. And even if it was my fault, why should I feel sorry for him? We're in the zone. Who's gonna judge me?
But, like, killing him over that isn't super justified. Like, I would never trust him with my life. I would never have him on my team. I would never recommend him to go with anyone. If I ever saw him with a group of people, I would tell them he's a fucking coward. But, like, you can't just murder a dude because he's a freaking coward.
Time will tell who's right and who's wrong.
Nah, I don't believe in that bullshit. So long, Stalker.
What's your name? Slick. Watch for your corpse later. See if time catches up to you, Slick. In reality, my goldfish memory will never remember the name Slick, and I will probably loot his corpse somewhere and never know it. He is forgettable. Shh. He doesn't even go loot his friend. Just leaves his friend dead. How his friend ended up over here, though, if he was banging on the door, doesn't exactly match up with his story. PDA belonged to the stalker who attempted to safeguard his stash using radiation signs. The ruse proved ineffective against the mutants, which mauled him to death. So where's his stash? Poppyfield stash. Oh, do we see anything on roofs? Anything I missed? Sun's already setting, though. We're not even at the poppy fields yet. F5. F5 is your friend, always and forever in a game like this.
Stalker, come in. If you're heading to the poppy field, stop by for a chat.
Oh, this is the shotgun. So how I know all this stuff is I played 4 hours, day 1, to test streaming stuff and all that stuff. But then I deleted that save and started over. I did some side quests, but no main story stuff. It's like I've done these poppy fields, and then after that, I'm pretty damn sure we are 100% caught up. Anything I played before, and I'll all be blind. Shit. 5. I wanted to hard save here so I can make a guide later. New save. Before I talk to this dude, let's go through the painstaking process of getting up here. If this is even how you're supposed to do it, I don't know. It's how I do it. Dang it. Want to pie ledge grab in a 2024 game. Luckily, I've played games since this was normal. Like wall walking and things like that. So this isn't like too crazy for me, but it's a bit sus if you're a younger gamer. I can't tell you how many doors I've stood on to get up onto roofs and things like that. I thought that was in their Skiff's pistol for a second. I was like, what? It's a really stupid way that it does right to left comparisons even in the loot window. Because it's used to you doing it over here, so it puts it on the right. But when you do it in here, it's not swapped. So it feels weird. Loot his sausage. Sounds dirty as shit. Still want to know what's back here, but this door is locked. F5. Curious what this guy drops. He does drop the key. So what's in his room? That was a whole bunch of weird ass sounds. There's a data pad. New orders in, same deal, but I need double the ammo. They're selling like hotcakes. We've got rodents all over the place. I'll have it sorted in the weekend. Don't nod off over there. You're my top supplier. Not gonna happen. I got a map. So we've got the loot stash, the dude in the barn, 3 random zones. F12 the map. So I have a hard time replaying things. So like when I play through things, I save scum a lot just to see options. Which is kind of what we're doing here. Cool. So that's what this guy has. Interesting. I don't have a picture of the map. Just pretend I'm a time traveler in all the games, you know? The one superpower I would actually really want is... Holy shit, the UFO, the aliens are here out the window, we're being abducted. Oh, that is so bright. That would be one of those lighting bugs that people talk about, where it's just crazy.
What are you doing in the poppy field? It's a dangerous place.
I'm helping a stalker.
A stalker named Mityai asked me to get a family heirloom of his. A A religious icon. It should be somewhere out there in the poppy field in a root cellar.
I've seen a root cellar there. But if you want information, you'll have to pay for it. If you're short on coupons, you can work it off. Otherwise, you can look for it on your own. It's not gonna be easy, mind you. I scoured the entire field up and down before I came across that cellar. Doubt you'll fare any better. So, what do you say?
Got a
I'd
job.
rather keep my coupons.
I never did his job.
How can I work it off?
I got a job from a merchant.
Hey, I
from
don't know how the
Moscow.
processor would do.
Need more guns
Just know
than
mine
that.
does good.
Look, I marked the bodies in the field that I haven't searched yet. Bring me what I need, and I'll give you the coordinates for the root cellar.
So he wants me to give him the ammo and guns out there.
That's a lot of dead bodies. How did they die?
When you fall asleep in the poppy field, you ain't waking up. That's what happened to these guys. Very unfortunate. Or not, depending on your perspective. You can croak anywhere in the zone. Here, at least you can die in peace.
I already know where the root cellar is. That's the problem. And the root cellar in this game is built in an absolutely atrociously stupid position that no one would ever put a damn root cellar in. I know they did it because it's game topography, whatever mapping is, and just game design, where you kind of hide it in a tucked down low spot, but they have it in all these hills and valleys to angle downwards, and if you put a root cellar down there, it would become a root well or a root pool because all water flows down. It's a just atrocious place for a root cellar.
I'd
not.
rather not get involved.
Too bad.
However, I do have to go pick up my daughter. It is almost 2:23. We have enough time to do a little bit more here. Like 7 minutes. Then I'm gonna have to head out. Let's go loot some folk here. There should be a guy up on the roof of this barn. I spent a lot of time running around this place looking for this root cellar. Oh, I don't remember how to get up on said barn though. I know I've been teleported up there. But I think it might be how you have to get up there is by falling asleep and getting teleported up there. And I think the trigger for that teleport was... I also need to not die. So now we're up here. This puts us in said house.
Give me a hand here, Alexei.
I don't trust this. I've been in here too long. We're drinking an energy drink.
He'll just break anyway.
Somebody's going to steal it.
We'll put it in a rooftop.
Trippy, getting high on poppy seeds. Get out of my way, bed. Now I just want to bull rush out of the poppy fields. It's one of these times I'm not waking up. Oh hey, it ported me up on the roof I wanted to be on. Darn it, game. Let's just drink another drink. Failed the jump. I didn't see a guy up there though. Get me out of here. I'll come back. I promise. Okay. Let that whole shenanigans calm down a little. Let my dude figure his life out. All these are unloaded already by default? Okay. Let's just hit up the root cellar now. Come out in these poppy fields. And you can see how they all kind of go down into this ditch over here. It's just like a bowl. This thing would be so full of water. Not even funny. Absolutely atrocious root cellar. It's good that it's underground stuff, but just like so much water. I really wish I could take all of his gear. I think there's like 1 or 2 bodies I didn't loot in here so far. At the same time, I don't... Maybe I did get most of them? They're so overweight.
What are you doing out there?
Now I have the option to sell this to this guy. And he gives you a M4 with a hand grip. That's not that great. Okay.
Look, why take that icon to Zalicia? Give it to me, and I'll give you a gun. A special one. Its former owner must have built it himself. Are you up for it?
I had a deal with Mitiai, and I'm gonna follow through with it.
You're wasting a good opportunity. I don't know what Mitiai offered you, but you'll never go wrong with a gun. Here's some advice for you. Don't give in to sentimentality. That shit doesn't belong in the zone. It's every man for himself in here.
Yeah, you say that, but you give me an M4 that's completely broken, and can't afford to repair it because it's super fucking expensive to repair. But either way, everyone, I'm going to save. New save. And I do appreciate you all stopping by and checking it out. Today was a short stream. Normally I do longer, but I had a Thanksgiving thing to go to at my daughter's school, and then now I gotta go pick her up. So I'm gonna head out. I will be on later tonight, probably. I'll make a guide, maybe stream some. Like usually 7, 8 EST. And I'll see you all in the next one. Digfig, you're out. That's my wife reminding me I have to go pick up my daughter. Bye. Sometimes I forget. ADHD, you know how it is.